Hi there. Thank you for joining me, and I want to thank Matthew's Mindful Moment to having invited me to join you guys today. I'm quite humbled and honored to be a part of this growing organization and all that it's bringing to the world. My belief is that we each take a part in all that transpires, uh, and we have an opportunity at each moment to create greater peace within ourselves so that we can extend that out, ripple that out into the universe. So we've learned that thoughts become things, and if we're thinking good things and feeling good things, then we're going to be sending that good energy out to the great beyond. It will affect everyone and everything in its path. So it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to negate the things that don't feel good or the thoughts that don't seem right, but it brings us to witness these things. Meditation gives us an opportunity to stop and get out of the noise in our head, what yogis called the monkey mind, that chatters and tells us what we should be feeling or what we are feeling. And it's not so much that we as humans should not feel bad. The human existence does create that. But when we witness it, it's more about how we act as opposed to reacting. So we could feel bad, but how are we reacting? Are we acting out? Are we angry? Are we mean? And using our words without thought. So by taking time to meditate, to still the mind and rest the body in that stillness, we can then better approach our lives in a much more harmonious way. So today I'd like to explore a meditation that brings about that stillness in our minds. And because there's so many different ways to meditate, and not one is better than another, but you might find that one is better for you. So by experiencing different ways to meditate, we have the opportunity to see what works best for us as individuals. So with that, I invite you to take a comfortable seat. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, then just go ahead and soften your gaze. Stare off into the distance, and if you'd like, you can go grab a candle and stare into the flame of the candle. So I'll give you a moment, if that's what you choose to do, and we'll begin here. Let us witness what we're feeling. Notice the noises from the other room or outside. As we allow our sit bones to melt into the earth and lengthen our spine up out through the crown of the head. By creating that space, we'll notice our body relaxes. And if you like, you can bring your tongue, the tip of your tongue, to the back of your palate. the top of the roof of your mouth towards the front of by your teeth. It's going to help you relax your jaw and your neck muscles. And from there, you can feel the shoulders just start to soften. Then begin to watch your breath. No forcing. Just notice how the air moves in and out of your body. Notice any thoughts that come to you and witness them like you're watching a movie and let them go. And then together we're going to take 3 full breaths, inhaling deeply, letting the belly fill. Allow the rib cage to expand in 360 degrees. And then inhale all the way up into the shoulders, all the way out to the tips of the shoulder heads. And then we'll release the shoulders, the ribs, and the belly. So together, inhale, fill the belly. Allow the rib cage to expand all the way up to the shoulders. And release the shoulders, the ribs, and the belly. 2 more times, inhaling. Pause at the top. And exhale the shoulders, the ribs, and the belly. 1 more time, inhaling, fill the belly. Allow the ribs to expand in 360 degrees, all the way up through the shoulder heads. And release the shoulders, the ribs, and the belly. Come back to your own breath. See how you feel now. Notice where your feet are touching the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, you might notice where your thighs are touching the floor, or the space between your legs to the floor. And from there, lift up and lengthen through the spine. Keeping the breath soft and the eyes soft. Without forcing your breath. Just watch it as it moves in and out. Now we're going to invite a golden white light, a column of light, to enter our crown chakra, the top of our head, as it comes down through the crown and extending and reaching as it continues to flow through our body, all the way down through each energy center, down into the earth, and with a big inhale, we bring that energy back up through the earth, through the energy centers, up to our heart space. And with a big exhale, we send that energy out from our heart, out so that it fills the room that we're sitting in and fills our house. And it continues to expand with each breath, encompassing our community, our country, and imagine that energy encompassing our planet. That heart energy And allow that to expand and continue to expand out through the darkness of the universe, out past the planets, out past the darkness and beyond that. And with the next breath, start to draw that energy back through all the space of all time, past the planets, past the moons, back to where we are, back into our heart space. And then draw that energy up, back up through the top of the head. And then allow it to rain down in 360 degrees. The front of you, the back of you, the sides of you. And as it reaches the ground, draw that energy back up through your spine. All the way up through all the energy centers. And take that energy back up through the crown. And again, let it rain down on all sides of you, like a water fountain. And release that down to the earth. And then again, with a big inhale, draw it back up through your spine. All the way up through the crown of your head. And let it rain back down to the earth. Notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Notice the silence. And when you're ready, blink open your eyes slowly and come back. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It doesn't take a lot of time. You don't have to sit for hours in meditation. But if you'll take just a few minutes every day, you'll find you settle down a whole lot quicker with things that may sometimes unsettle us. So I wish you a great day. Enjoy. Namaste.